Alright, welcome back to Dual Destinies. Now we're gonna question Mr. Filch about what he knows, and also maybe the professor that's been murdered. We'll see. Amazing Night Tales. The Amazing Night Tales our village is safer, and don't you forget it. Nice. Its trademark, a gold cape made it look like nine foxtails. Oops. It whirls through the ring, smacking down Tenma Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked a monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village to become a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Huh. Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kind of like monster like yourself, Mr. Filch. I guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales. I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Hey! Ouch! What's the big idea? Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it. I got lots more. Now you're bumping in to give me things instead of steal things. What's up with you? You keep saying the Amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? His death. Are you saying he was murdered because the master watched up along the rivers outside? That's only part of it. The main reason, because no one's seen him since the special event. Right around Ninetales Vale, he was killed by Tenma Taro. Those really are superstitious, aren't you? Yeah, we are. We love conspiracy theories, too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor? Of Tenma Town? What is he plotting? Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Tenma Taro. That's why he wants the merger. Open the forbidden chamber in which he's in control. That's quite a tale. Ain't pigeons yet. There's one person who can stop the mayor. Our hero, the Amazing Ninetales. He fought the battle of the Mayor Tenma Town and stopped the permissible merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Apollo, we still have to ask him about the Alderman's murder, remember? Yeah. Mr. Filch, you mind telling us what you're doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. Kubi said I should. I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. He's talking about this small room on the upper right. It looks like you can just keep track of the comings and goings from there. And even now, to back your statement up, Mr. Filch. I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Florent LaBelle's his name. The two of you were together. It's a pretty sound alibi, right? Nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder. Kept watch here the whole time, didn't see a soul pass by. If anyone did, that their security count would have spotted them. Someone came in around the time of the murder. It means we're dealing with someone who's already inside when it happened. So, do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt, here's the mask worn by the Amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some kind of fur is missing. This place messed at this crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair was linked with the murder and against the merger. No way! Can the Amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be... Something wrong, Apollo? You just see the look on your face. No, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something when she works here. Right, okay. You have nothing else to say? Guess not. Alright, let's go see if we can't find Jinxie somewhere. Outside? Nope. Lane. Okay. Oh look, there's Jinxie. There she is. Look, she's yogurt, ice cream, and... It's not like she's out grocery shopping. She must be like dairy products. It's trying to make a better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance. Maybe she just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. Eek, it's the demon lawyer! Ah, another wording charm. Apollo? Who is she? Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... hello, my name's Athena Sykes. Athena. Athena. Not Athena, Athena. I've said this several times, but I'm gonna mess up her name all the time, so get used to it. Though I'm making a point of pointing it out, so maybe I'll figure it out eventually. I'll be helping defend Apollo... what? I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't... that you didn't gobble up alive? Relax, I didn't eat her up, and I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite, an interesting character, huh, Apollo? She is. But isn't everybody? Anyway, the incident. Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened? Not much. At least, not yet. You do think Tenma Taro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. Huh? But you said Tenma Taro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me... Hey, what was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. Huh? What's gotten into her? So there are no monsters. You mean I'm human? No, you're still a demon. Oh, I give up. Seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenma Taro for some reason. But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, we definitely thought there was a yokai in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. Ah, that's... You gave me this when I was headed off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenma Taro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? That's true, but... Is there anything else you could tell us? It would really help. That'll help your father, too. Alright then. Tenma Taro did it, huh? Why do you think Tenma Taro is the killer? I saw him. I saw him with my own eyes. Tenma Taro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and read right by me. What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I'm just about to head back to the festival grounds when... I saw Tenma Taro. It was right around here. It's running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear, but there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me towards the foyer. Toward the foyer? Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at that time. That means I would have seen Tenma Taro too. Let's hear to get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenma Taro flying through the air. Wonder if it's the same Tenma Taro Jinxie says she saw. Don't be ridiculous. Tenma Taro is the killer, and he can fly too. What a mess. The Amazing Ninetales. Jinxie worked at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity. They say no one's ever seen it without his mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponents are so popular. Wait, you mean expose as in strip them naked? You would even think like a demon. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. So your mask turn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why the masks are more important than the life itself. You see, unmasking masks are life and death battles for those wrestlers. It means the mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one can stop the amazing Ninetales. That should be shocked to find out he's really the Alderman. The Tenma Taro you saw. About the yoke you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stand out? Actually, I heard this strange jingly sound. A jingly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory is kinda fuzzy. But I think you recall seeing Tenma Taro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound. Does Tenma Taro usually carry a staff? Good question. I never heard anything like it, and it's not shown on the scroll. How about in other documents? Any of them show Tenma Taro with a staff? This is the only known documentation depicting Tenma Taro. After all, those who needed to see depict the demon are forever cursed. What's the deal with the Tenma Taro you saw, Jinxie? What's up with that? Oh, we got her statement as well. Good. Mayor Tenma you saw Tenma Taro earlier. Actually, Mr. Bell told me not to tell Mr. LaBelle. Papa's Aide. Oh right, the other guy was supposedly in the fire at the time of the crime. What did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind before you go talking about seeing Tenma Taro at the scene of the crime. Village superstitions? They say you mustn't gaze upon Tenma Taro, but in the event that you do look and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenma Taro will claim your soul. And that's something everyone here knows. Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Uh-huh, everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. But I didn't, because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there, you mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that! Lower your eyes! They'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? The special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Paula, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenma Taro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from the Ninetales Vale. And why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. We better go have a word with him. Tell him Master's monster of a mystery. Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. You know, let's stop the manor foyer. With any luck, he was to be waiting there for us. I'm surprised we didn't run into him earlier with the up and down here, but there's no one here. Guess I look so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program. There's someone circled a pro wrestling match. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling, Howlin' Wolf versus Pretty Boy Vampire. Blue Blood Vocabulary by Timothy Twilight. Sounds good. Hey, what do you think you're doing? It's Oh, Mr. Filch, what can we do for you? Guess she's gonna scream monster, which isn't really much of a stretch. Ain't nothing I need to do for me, but what business do you have with my TV listings? Oh no, it just cut my eye. Yes, if you watched this pro wrestling program today. Yep, 'twas a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could do better than that. I seriously doubt that. Huh. I almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, do you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenma Taro or something like that? Tenma Taro! So you did see him. My, how clean and shiny your forehead is today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. But you showed up every day real pretty like the ladies must love it. Don't change the subject. FY, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. She said she saw Tenma Taro flee the foyer. She must have seen him too if you were here. Yipes! I really pushed a button there. So did you see anything or not? Who's holding it? You! You're holding it at me. That is quite enough. I must ask that you do not pester my friend anymore. Yeah, forgive me being pestered, sir. And you are? I am Florence Labelle. Beauty divine and a personal aide to Mayor Tenma. Beauty divine? More like yokai grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, excuse you. What the heck was that for? It was just a little cologne. You look a sticky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called the Juice Labelle. Oh, what a heavenly scent. I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. I suppose that since it would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5, bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. Where's my bottle of Aide so I can return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw about the runtime of the murder. Keeping Jinxie quiet. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention she saw Tenma Taro. Why that little? She told you she saw that demon, did she? Mr. Labelle, do you mind if I ask you if you believe in the village superstitions? Oh, please! I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I would stick my nose in this whole Tenma Taro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. That's crazy. You're expecting to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. Look who's talking. So, Mr. Labelle, you didn't see Tenma Taro? Ah! Little Jinxie has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas? That's right, I didn't see nothing, especially not Tenma Taro. As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. We got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. I wanted to tell him 2 other words, but I resisted and did not. Anyway. Your alibi. Could I see what you're doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to have my alibi. To step with respect to me, of all people. No, it's just a formality. We ask everyone some questions. How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You actually can't see straight. Like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchy, answer the question. At the time of the crime, we were, in this here foyer. Exactly, good answer, Filchy, good answer. Just repeating what you told. Yes, you said quite enough. What is with these 2? Great, now they're talking like that. We're quite too. I'm a very busy man, you know. Right, well, thanks for your help. These 2 are in the foyer, but I didn't see Tenma Taro. Come along, Filchy. Where are we going? Oh, right, gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. My eyes! You'll take over with that big mouth of yours someday. What does he mean, practice statements? No, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Paulo, I know this sounds strange, but Mr. Bell seems unusually preoccupied with Tenma Taro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kinda hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have good ears? Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. My ears can pick up even on the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill, but what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenma Taro? Not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenma Taro. That's what I picked up from his voice, anyway. Every return, it's Tenma Taro this, Tenma Taro that. We should go talk to the mayor, too. Sounds like a plan. I need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenma Taro. We're back in the detention center. Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenma Taro? The best, I'll think I'm an idiot. At worst, nobody's here. He is. It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma Taro. Oh yes, I look forward to working with you too. I didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. Apollo, he's just as kind of gentle looking as I imagined. Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around about how you want to or did set Tenma Taro free. What utter nonsense! Yikes. They always assume the worst of me because the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you. Little touchy about his appearance, isn't he? What he really needs to work on are his people skills. Yeah. Tenma Taro's revival. So rumor has it that he wanted to push the merger through in order to release Tenma Taro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you. Not to talk around town, is it? I can see that would make you angry. What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this? Huh? I must break out of here once. Her murder must be taught a lesson. No, wait. First I have to get you a not guilty verdict. Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you. Relax. We'll cut your daughter to you and get you free. Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself. Ooh, boy, they'd probably call him the SWAT team if he showed up at your school. Oh, right. That's about the reason behind the merger. Why the merger? Seems like you're rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Do you really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism. Oh. Wait. Am I feeling what I think I'm feeling? Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary. I know it, my bracelet's reacting. What is it, Apollo? Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth. Really? How can you tell? People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense. Because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! You could do that! Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Sure, each of us has our own special gifts. Oh yeah, Athena has a gift here too, her special sense of hearing. Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about? I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First, you hit the bracelet. Right, let's give it a whirl. Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. Really to see this mole's twitch, the slightest found that no one else can see. Mayor Tenma was lying to someone that statement he just made. When he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. I had to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. Under his eye? Oh. Oh yeah, he's twitching his eye a little bit. Right, I've got him now. His tick should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Gotta pull over every word he says and wait for his tick to appear. When it does, you perceive it. No. He's twitching it. He's twitching his eye.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth. The truth? I don't understand. You mentioned tourism. The bottom of your right eye started twitching. What nonsense is this? So what if it did? Please tell us more about your merger bid. What more is there to tell? Or are you really seeking to merge with Ninetales Vale? I already told you, tourism. Monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize. You really don't trust this, do you? What are you talking about? The village has been hot property since the monster craze started, has it not? I think you have to realize what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for tourism, but that would contradict this. The poster?
Take that!
Monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. The Stark with Amazing Ninetales rose up against the municipal merger. Village was practically a ghost town before then. So you see, you couldn't possibly have seen an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with Ninetales Vale, huh? Well, No, nothing more? Oh, okay, good. You're ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie. Protect her from what? I received a threat. It's either I go through with the merger, or my Jinxie dies. What? How awful! Who would do such a thing? I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same? Alderman Kirby was immensely popular, so we have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer wanted the merger at all costs, had all the motive in the world. But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protest won't disappear just because the alderman was killed. Could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder? Like what? Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman Kirby's secret identity. The secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's murder scheme. What does secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo? Everyone's revealing the Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. Yeah, look at this mask. Mayor Tenma, please look at this if you would. That's the Amazing Ninetales mask. What is the meaning of this? This mask is almost definitely at the crime scene. And there was some white hair inside. White hair, you say? There's but one person with white hair at the manor that day. What are you saying? You know which man I'm talking about, right? Talking about Rex Hubley, the Amazing Ninetales himself. No way! The Alderman was impossible. Wait, come to think of it, Alderman Kirby was a former pro wrestler. So the Black Man turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the Amazing Ninetales was a threat to the Blackmailer scheme. He posed the merger and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? Had to be an event at the manor. Maybe Alderman Kirby had taken part in it, if you get my drift. This is absurd! Mr. Mayor, do you have proof that the threat was made against you? Yes, a blackmail letter. Fortunately, it disappeared after the murder. I've been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it's suddenly vanished. The blackman must have taken it with them after they killed the alderman. Well, at least we clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over. It would appear this meeting is adjourned. Apollo, do you really think Tenma Taro at Jinxie Soul is the killer? I don't know. Well, I know there's no such thing as monsters. What about that newspaper article? Could the killer purposely freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work? Oh, come on, there wasn't any Tenma Taro with a release in the first place. Yes, but the only suspects police have right now are the mayor and the yokai. I'll probably be arguing against whether there was a yokai involved in the court tomorrow. I don't want to see that look of disbelief on the judge's face. Apollo, are you alright? I'm fine. I'll think of something. Better, because I can't really well say a flying demon was the killer. At this point, one thing I know for sure is tomorrow's gonna be one doozy of a trial. To be continued. Alright. I feel like we investigated a little and we have like no evidence to go off of, so that's fun. Yeah, so next time we'll go to trial and see, I don't know, what we can find out, because I feel like we don't have anything to show for any of this, but I guess we'll find out. So until next time.